Anjali, what do you think? Does Bray have any clue what he's doing with this gate? Oh, please. He barely hears us when we're in the same room. All he listens to are his own important thoughts. Come on, we shot those Vex to pieces. Didn't have to drain their battery acid for good measure. No way they're transmitting anything. I'm sure. Besides, it's not those ones we ought to worry about. What happens when they send the big guns through that gate? Well, I don't have any evidence or anything. I just think we're all acting a little too confident in our own firepower.
Dysphoria, hopelessness, lack of motivation, crying spells without the catharsis of actual tears. Wesley, too, suffers from major depressive disorder without psychotic features. For now, anyway. As an aside, he correctly pointed out the redundancy of my taking notes in session. After all, every one of us is backed up to the Braytech memory bank. But the ritual is a comforting one. For myself, if not for anyone else.
We'll live forever, he said. In history and in reality. We should have known he was selling us a bill of goods. But when we followed him through that gate, into an impossible world, when we witnessed creatures that mechanize their own sun, oh, it was just as romantic as I'd imagined when we set out for this godforsaken ice cube. I thought, I'll never forget this as long as I live. How pitifully ironic.
Every night I dream of battle. So much so I wonder if my past self, Noe Zero, was a warrior. They say no. They tell me I was a pilot. Yet I do not dream of flying. I dream of hurling myself at screaming hordes. I dream of picking the fleshy pink face of Clovis Bray out of a crowd of thousands. I dream of hoisting an axe high and driving it down to split his fragile skull. I cry out, just as you did to the Vasid Swassam. I do not know why I scream that. What I mean is, just as you did to my humanity.
Any day now. It'll be time for another reboot. I have all the signs. They say I should do it now. Get it over with. But I don't want to forget. Not anymore. I try to record all I can, but how can I possibly describe how it felt to hold my son? My son? I had a... Is this the child in my dreams? The one that says, "What does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Three. You're saying I've been rebooted 3 times. Memory bank's been wiped clean and everything. Completely wiped. Are you sure? I've just been having this real strong craving for my mom's potato onion pierogies is all. I know what you've programmed, but why would you specify a food made by a person I don't know and will never meet? A glitch. That's what I figured. 'Cause you'd have to be pretty twisted to curse me to eternal dissatisfaction on purpose.
diagnostic you can possibly check. This body's not broken. It's wrong. I can tell by the way I walk. I can't get into a rhythm. My shoulders and hips move in one block. And my center of balance is too high. It's unstable. That's not true. Not everyone is walking around in the same design. Elsie Bray got hers custom. So what if I am jealous? It probably fits her a lot better. It's at least the same shape as what she had before. Honestly, figured the old man would never do it. Operation alone is torture enough. And it did not go easy for him. Even knocked out, he squealed like a stuck pig, and all I could think was, the first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest to fool. Wonder where that came from. Doesn't seem like my own thought. Keep your voice down. He's right down the hall. What if he hears you? It never hurts to be discreet. Who knows? Those maladapted microchips could be transmitting back to their ultra motherboard or something. Are you sure? They could be playing dead. You said so yourself. Not even Mr. Bray seems to know what he's on about. Seriously? You think they're drawing us into a trap? What have we been harvesting then? The cannon fodder? Even if you're right, I find it hard to believe Clovis Bray doesn't have a backup plan. He may be egocentric, but he's not stupid.
Artificial intelligence activated. You found and rebooted the many dormant exos across Europa. If you accessed their memory logs, then you know how I saved the Sol system from annihilation.
Annihilation brought about by you. You communed with the darkness. You built the portal that brought the Vex.
Darkness already watched our every move. The Vex had already been to our system. I may have facilitated, but I didn't instigate. And frankly, I'd do it all over again, as long as it meant preserving the Bray legacy. Who knows? Perhaps I will get the chance again someday.
Not as long as we're around.
Good to know. Till next time.